Hi, I'm Katie Moonstone. Welcome back. If you guys would all just take a brief minute, I'm going to clear the air in our heart spaces at this time. Whew! How is everybody doing today? Today is May 17th. It is Saturday. This reading is going to be for today and then the next few days, okay? And there is a reason behind it, and I'm going to explain. Tonight, we are entering a dark moon phase. So basically, what does this mean? What you ignore is going to come and visit you. Timelines are going to be thinning, so they're going to be slow. This is going to slow the shift process a little bit. So instead of these fast incomings, all of a sudden, we're going to have a slow thinning. And what does this mean? It means that, let's say if you believe in the spiritual realm, you might be walking down the street and hear a voice in your ear. You might get ringing in your ears, maybe more so on the right side. It's an energy shift. You are meant to see through the dark until the truths start forming again. So it's like a veil might get lifted over you. You might not have clarity. You might be confused. I will say this, from the 17th, 18th, and 19th, and maybe into the 20th, the color green is going to be significant. So let's say if you're driving down the road and you wanted to go right, but you got a green light to go left, and that's the only way you can go, take that green left. Remember, things are not going to be very logical because Pluto has gone is still in retrograde and will be for the next few months. Okay, so the color green will be significant. This is heart space chakra centers aligning. Again, with the dark moon phase, what you've been avoiding is going to come back to visit you. So if there's a certain somebody's name that you just, every time you ignore that name just triggers you, you might run into that person. And it's basically not to punish you, but it's so that you can sever the ties or let it go the correct way. A lot of people like to avoid. So if you're a person that likes to be in avoidance or avoid things, this is all going to come back. You'll probably get hit the hardest. On May 22nd, Saturn and the moon are going to meet. I always consider Saturn like the daddy planet, but this isn't going to be about karma this time. This is about the limitations you speak and place on yourself. It's the fears and doubts that are going to bounce back into you. If you're, like I said, if you're a person that likes to avoid things, you're gonna feel the burn probably more intensely. So when something arises, just deal with it the right way, so that way it can be let go and it won't keep coming back around, okay? I guess that is a little bit on the karma side, but at the end of the day, it also is going to help you grow from it, okay? On May 23rd, Venus and the moon are gonna meet, okay? So, Venus and the moon are gonna meet, so you might feel the need to overexpose maybe your something like your feelings, or maybe like a judgment plan or a judgment call you made. You might wanna explain yourself why you did something the way you did, or you might wanna seek instant connections in hopes that someone will carry your own emotional weight. Although it might seem cute for a second, this will be rejected and it will hit hard, okay? So let's say you want an instant connection with someone because you just don't want to be alone. That's gonna hit you very hard. You're gonna feel the burn on that, okay? So stay grounded within your own worth on the 23rd, okay? Desire without self-worth is going to be a setup for heartbreak. And Venus and the moon energy is a test to see if you have grown from that. So if you ride out this wave in the next few, in the next few days without outsourcing your worth or prove anything to anyone, then you're basically, you're learning your lesson. You'll outgrow those experiences and then they won't ever come back around again. on May 23rd is going to bring in a hollow, strange kind of type of energy. It's basically a pause. It's a pause, okay? The dark moon is preparing the new moon for a reset, right? So in this phase, it's basically the gap. It's basically the gap of power. It's the space between the inhale and the exhale. So behind the scenes, we can all feel that things are going around us, but we can't place or pinpoint it, right? Don't force clarity on this day. This day is technically, back in the ancient times, this day was considered a spiritual floating day. So do not force answers. Just breathe and allow the mystery to flow, okay? Don't try to go and fix it. Don't try to make sense of it, because stillness isn't empty. There's something unfolding in the dark, because remember, we're going to be in the dark moon phase. So you're going to feel this energy. It's things in the background that are basically lining up for you. That's what you're feeling. And your body can feel it way more or faster than how the universe is unfolding it, right? So let the unknown breathe. Also, on this day, dead energy will release and break things. And when I mean that, I mean, like, let's say you go to put a necklace on and the necklace breaks. You know, maybe you had a plate hanging up kind of high. It was your grandma's plate. All of a sudden, it just falls and breaks into a million pieces. Or you dropped a mirror and the mirror broke. It can be anything, and it probably will be material. Excuse me. Funny that happened, because that is the moment that something broke. You know, it's actually like a sign from the universe saying, listen, this item broke because you no longer need it. Your energy is bigger than what you've been carrying, in a sense. Say you have something from your family that was passed down and it breaks. Do not try to fix it. Take it and just throw it away. It's dead energy that needs to be let go so that you'll be able to move forward, okay? The final days before the new moon, and a lot of things are going to break. And it's just a sign saying, from the universe saying, hey, you need to let that go. That's no longer, you are not going to be able to take that with you on your journey. So the final days before the new moon, if you clear your space and you feel the shift, more doors are going to open up for you, because now you're becoming in alignment with who you are meant to be, the energy you are meant to carry into your new beginning. Because the new moon, when it comes, it's going to force a new reset. The new moon will be on the 27th. So this energy is going to flow until the 27th. Once that new moon hits, boom, you got to reset. And anything that you left during that new, dark moon phase will not be coming with you in your future. It is confirmation. It is dead energy, okay? That's the people, that's the material things, that's everything, even including yourself, because you're transforming as well. Your energy is transforming. Again, your energy is bigger than what that was in the past. So when something breaks, think about it for a minute. Who were you then at that moment when that item was given to you? What was that person like to you? That whatever clarity you get from that, that is exactly the thing that you broke free from, which will be a sign from the universe. Throw it away. Do not try to fix it, because if you do, you will not be able to, it's not going to work out for you. So, clear your space, feel the shift, and as you feel this shift and you move along with it, more doors are going to open up for you. This dark moon phase will give you all the signs if you are open to them, okay? The numbers 3, 7s, and I want to say 9s are going to be significant. So 3s, The positive aspect of threes is your prayers have been heard, but it's also in connection of mind, body, and soul, right? You can look up the negative energies on this. 777 just means your path is coming into alignment, and 999 is almost a completion to a cycle. 10s are completions. One more thing, one more little thing, and then boom, you completed that cycle. And the new moon is going to show you, is moment the new moon comes in, there's going to be an energetic reset, meaning a huge timeline shift, and whatever was in the past is gone. So if you want to carry somebody with you in the past, or from the past to your new beginning, which I don't know if the universe will let you, but they do say, I have heard this before and I have seen it work for people. If you want to bring someone from your past into your new beginning, don't cut the tie. But a lot of us do want to cut these ties because some of these people are only feeding off of you, right? So, and your energy might be bigger than what you're supposed to bring in with you. So it depends on where you're at on your journey. I just want to say good luck to you all. This might be hard for a lot of people because letting go is very hard, especially when it comes to material possessions. A lot of people will be losing a lot of things during the dark moon phase, and also people around you as well. Now, sometimes if you try to carry somebody from your future, or that person won't let you go, sometimes bad things will happen to that person. It's all up to the big guy, right? So just be careful with that. Remember, every choice you make, it affects your future, the people you're supposed to meet, you know. And if somebody or something is holding you back, again, the very thing that you're holding so tightly to, that's usually the very thing that is going to be released from you, right? So anyways, as we prepare for the new moon will be in Gemini. I will have an all signs reading for that. Those kind of take a lot of time to prepare for, and I will definitely try to get that out. That's why I'm kind of doing this whole dark moon phase thing. With the 17th and through the next couple days before we hit the 22nd and the 23rd, because we're going to feel the shifts more on that day. Again, so for some reason, the color green is significant. So watch out for like green. It's basically a green light is what I keep hearing. So anyways, let's just dive in. Crib. Birth or conception of a new child or enterprise. Congratulations if somebody is pregnant out there. And maybe a new job or a new idea is coming into play. A new you. Maybe you're looking at yourself differently. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be very important. So, meeting with a stranger. I'm getting like new contracts. Dagger, fears, worries, intense situations. All right, let go of your fears. Maybe there's a tense situation, but maybe you need to sever your ties. Man, dealings or relationship with a man. I do see that somebody might be severing their ties with a man. Or maybe or this man might help you so that you can cut your ties. Ladder, climbing towards success. So you're on the right way. You are climbing towards success. It might not feel like it at the moment, but it's like a seed. You plant it in the ground, but you don't know when it's gonna bloom. It's, again, can't make it up. You planted a flower, let's say, and you don't know when it blooms, but then boom, here it is, and it's beautiful, right? So great passion. Tulip. Maybe somebody might get their flowers or someone might get celebrated. I'm not sure when the next holiday is. I think it's Memorial Day if you're in the States. Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So we definitely are experiencing a lot of spiritual growth. The bottom of the deck is coins. Money will be coming to you. So hang in there for those that are financially not in a good spot. Money is coming. Money is coming. Well, you know what? Let's start off something different. Let's get rid of something today before we start. Let's get rid of something today. I always like to do the energy for the next few days so that it prepares you for what to come, and that way you won't feel so, you know, like, oh no, you know, blindsided is what I think I was looking for. All right, we got 2. Ooh. This is kind of neat. It does coincide. Anyways, this is for you, so you can speak it out loud here. I don't know if you can see that, but write it down. Write it down, speak it out loud. Some people like to put it in a burning bowl, but remember, this is for you, okay? All illusions about who and what I am are now destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. All illusions about who and what I am are now destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. All illusions about who and what I am are now destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. Bye-bye, lies. All unhealthy addictions, codependencies, and pleasure-seeking behavior patterns are now destroyed and cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. All unhealthy addictions, codependencies, and pleasure-seeking behavior patterns are now destroyed and cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. All unhealthy addictions, codependencies, and pleasure-seeking behavior patterns are now destroyed and cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. Definitely goes right inside with everything that I spoke on, because I believe, and I've seen it with my own eyes, that everything was written in the stars. Definitely helps guide us in these uncertain times. Adjustments will be required at this time, so adjust, go with the flow. What else do we need to know? Let's get another one. Being quiet. What do we need to know to move? Ooh, a spillage. Don't spill out the truth. I'm just kidding. We got 2, breaking free and check in. So check in and break free. Well, we are supposed to be breaking free of things at this time. So you're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary. So if you're going to share your true self with others, be brave, be real, and be you. And trust that those who love you will always be there for you. Time to break free from the nest. Check in. When you think about whatever it is that you're pondering, take a moment to check in and how you feel about it. Do you feel lighter or heavier? Excited or filled with dread? Pay attention to your inner guidance, especially during the dark moon phase. It always will be helpful, okay? This is getting dark and deep, huh? Woo! I feel it because I feel very melancholy, like very chill today. And my energy's been kind of high in the past few days. So, things that make you go, All right. We got these again, peacock and dog. So you do have somebody loyal around you. And also for yourself, your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. Are you trying to make too many people happy and you're not making yourself happy? Break free. Peacock, let yourself stand out and be noticed. It's your time to shine, baby. It is your time to shine. Anyways, oh, you know what? We almost forgot about this deck. What do we need to know to move forward today? What you need to know for today. You're breaking free of unrequited love. the relationships, basically what people are going to be breaking free from are unrequited love relationships. People who are not, you know, in the whole equal reciprocity thing. So, and some of you are going to break free from that to be in a loving and unconditional relationship. Or maybe you are in one now. Some people are going to be breaking free from, I did feel that today, that there's going to be a lot of breakups happening, maybe divorces. This is the moment of people's like journey where they wake up next to someone and they don't even know who they were. You know, there's no deep spiritual connection. You know, and your body will be craving something more deeper. So breaking free, by the way, if you are with somebody, it's probably not a deep spiritual connection. Only you know the answer to that, or someone around you is not in one. But an invitation is coming. So you're going to be invited to do something. Remember, the outside looks grand, but the inside is a mess. So be careful who you are dealing with at this time. Some people like to put on a good show, and really they're hurting deeply inside, right? 999 is significant. That's almost completion to a cycle. Let it go. Block them. And whoever it is that you block, you will not be seeing them ever again. It was in something about a past life connection. It's in reverse. So this person's is not significant to you. Or you broke that karmic past connection tie, is what I'm picking up. All right. What do we need to know to move forward today? God, angels, universe, and spirits. What does the collective need to know? Something from the past is definitely coming back around, or you need to find your inner child. Maybe you need to start having some fun, be more lighthearted. Children are significant. Remember I said that there's going to be some children that they're good channelers, so somebody might speak through them. You might get a message from a child. My son said something not too long ago, and I feel like somebody out there does need to hear this. He said, whenever you are in uncertain times, ask God or somebody from your spiritual team to walk with you today. And they will. Even God himself will. All you got to do is ask. Contracts, love is coming in. Ooh, somebody's going to get a love offer. There's also marriage. Somebody is going to be breaking free from the Queen of Cups in reverse. She's not giving. She's not a very nice person. She's not loving and kind. She's definitely... She likes to guilt people to get her way. Somebody is moving away from her or breaking free because they are married, so they're going to pick their marriage over this person. But she is withholding love because even though someone's walking away from her, say you're this female and you don't want to do the inner work, you do have someone that's going to take action towards you. It is destined and fated, by the way. There are going to be a lot of destined and fated events taking place during the dark moon phase that will not be making any sense. There are some masculine energies out there that are not being truthful and honest with themselves, or they're lying to someone else because they don't want that person to know the truth. Could be air sign energy. It doesn't have to be. Just could be any male or anybody in their masculine energy. There is something that you are not being truthful and honest about. I'm thinking more for yourself. You do need to forgive yourself or someone for a wrongdoing. It is going to be heartbreaking. And if you don't, maybe you did lose something. Maybe you lost it all. Maybe you felt like you lost it all. But you haven't been truthful and honest about it, and you need to be. Maybe you have an addiction problem. Addictions can be anything. I don't feel that you'll be celebrating anytime soon, but you already know what it is. This is healing. Oh, you knew this at the full moon. You also know what's hidden, or you're trying to hide something. Remember, darkness comes to light. If you are avoiding something at this time, the dark moon phase might hit you very intensely. So be careful of that, okay? We're going to move along. Earth sign energy could be feminine energies. You are all by yourself. You are the Nine of Pentacles, so you're working on trying to be stable and try to get your money bags. One more pentacle, you'd have it all. The reason why you don't have it all at this time is because there was an injustice. And it's not over. It might repeat itself, but it's not over yet. This is Earth sign energy, or any female energy that this might resonate with you. Something's not over yet. The cycle is not completed, but it's almost completed because you're one away. You're almost there. You are going to feel left out in the cold more, because you actually have a huge wish fulfillment that's coming in. Also, when you get this wish fulfillment, do not tell anybody. Do not speak of it. It was a long-awaited wish fulfillment that needs to come in, and it is going to come in, but whatever you do, protect it and do not speak of it, okay? We're going to move forward. Woo. What else do we got? Someone's going to be losing their job or quitting, and they clearly see that they do not want to reconcile with it. It's time I feel like somebody out there wants more for themselves. Quit that job. Also, do not reconcile from the people that you've already cut free from. Sever those ties. The truth has already came out. Once you cut those ties and you know the truth, the healing begins. You'll be healing from a major, major betrayal. Also, some of you that whatever your rock bottom was, you're gonna now be recovering from your rock bottom. Okay. And you're not gonna recover and until you recover or heal this, you're not gonna get a new beginning. Okay, female earth sign energies, or let's say you're just all business and you're a female, you're the Queen of Pentacles. It is normally earth sign energies, but you're very stable and you're in the upright position. You have a change coming in, and it's a good change. So hang in there, especially earth sign females at this time. What else do we need to know? For overall, truth, justice, and balance will be restored. You do not need to look any deeper. Some of you also might be having a face-to-face talk over this weekend, and it's going to be a loving and kind face-to-face talk. It'll be actually very healing and very emotional. Okay? What else do we need to know? I'm trying to lighten this up. Remember, this is the Six of Blades. See that ghost? Can that ghost not swim? It's worried. It's holding on to fears and doubts. Remember, boats don't sink because of the water around them. They sink because of the water that's in. So what inside of you do you need to stop fearing? Let that worry go, okay? Fire sign energies. A lot of fire sign energies at this time might be delivering a message or receiving a message. This message is definitely coming around or back from the past. It is kind of karmic, but you already know the truth, or someone's going to tell you the truth about something from the past. So it's like fire meets air, okay? And whoever you get this communication from, they are being truthful and honest, because they They have their sword ready. I would suggest if this person wants to fight, which I don't feel that, I do see you walking away. Don't engage. Yep. A lot of people already know what their happiness is. You're looking at it, you just haven't moved forward towards it. But you are on the right way. You do know and you see exactly what it is that you want. You also have a blessing coming in. This is Four of Cups energy. Be grateful of the things that you already have. And the more that you already have, a new one is going to come into play. And this is going to bring absolute happiness. A celebration. This is the Six of Cups. This is also two little ghosts in love. Sharing. Why did I stop? I stopped because when I looked at the bottom of the deck, I have the Five of Cups. Now look at this ghost. This is regret. Crying. Oh, this morning when I was making breakfast, I spilled milk and I said it out loud with a giggle. And I said, nobody cry over spilt milk. The spilt milk kind of went everywhere. And look at this ghost. Look at that. He's crying over the things that he lost, what he spilt. He's in regret. But he's got two blessings. All he's got to do is turn right around, right behind him. It's a cup of love. Have you been ignoring love? True love? You've been so worried about all this that you could be right here. Sun, happiness, love, sharing with someone that truly loves you and cares about you. Let it go. Let that guilt, let that shame go. Again, you already know. You just haven't done it yet. That coincides with anybody who's maybe serving too many masters. Maybe you're trying to make too many people happy. Stop doing that. Maybe it's time for you to just be happy. All right. Well, let's get a couple more because I'm feeling it today. I'm feeling it and I got the time. All right. Well, you also have some male energy out there. Maybe they're withholding love or they're not interested in love. I'm also getting abuse. Whatever it wasn't divinely guided. And he is not listening to his inner self. And I got the Nine of Cups in reverse, which tells me that the reason why it's abuse for sure. So hold on, let's get a couple more. Why is this significant? Some of you do see very clearly, maybe somebody was abusive towards you. It was a man or male energy, maybe a father figure. For those of you that are dealing with abuse, and abuse can be of anything, physical, mental, sexually, whatever it is, the moment you break free from that, it's like you broke free. You also are clearing a generational, like a bloodline in your family, but that tie is broken and you see clearly. This person might try to come back around to keep you trapped. This person does not have good intentions and wants to keep you stuck and stagnant, but you need to break free. It's karmic, okay? It is not your soulmate, even though it might feel like it. Break free. The moment you break free, some of you, it could be water sign energy that's in that, but I'm also picking up maybe this person knows that he's abusive. And now that he broke free or knows the truth, he becomes the King of Wands. It is fire sign energy. Fire signs, be careful of abuse around you, okay? Some people want to keep you stuck. Fire sign males, hold on, because this is kind of heavy, hold on. Fire sign males, what do fire sign males need to know? Something is ending, completion of a cycle. You will be released. Oh, fire sign males, did you not? All right, fire sign males, you're completing a cycle. Something's ending in your world, okay? A main reason for that is that you received a blessing, but you didn't nurture it. So what was given will be taken away. This is a lesson for you to learn how to be more grateful and to be nicer to the ones around you. People come into your life as a blessing. I'm feeling it'll be the end. Basically, what ends in your life will be the end of your entitlement, or that attitude of entitlement. So you're basically going to go through an ego death during this dark moon phase. So good luck to you. It's very hard, but it'll be for your highest good and for the highest good of others involved. Some of you are going to go on a little journey. Is it maybe a little soul seeking? And some of you will be getting a love offer from the Queen of Cups. Hey, she is loving and kind. Someone caused an injustice towards her, but she's going to get a new beginning. And this is going to leave some people in regret. She will have the 10 of Cups. So if you are a Queen of Cups, or you resonate with the Queen of Cups, is someone who is very loving and kind. They wear their heart on their sleeves. Male or female energy, doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be a water sign chance per se, but you're going to get a new beginning because there was an injustice that was done to you, and you will have the 10 of Cups. That is completion. That is happiness. That is it's a whole new, it's completion of a cycle, but it's a whole new, like emotional fulfillment, new beginning. And the people that did it, there's going to be a lot of people in regret on how they treated you. Yep. I just get that. All right. Earth sign energies, you have a message coming in. Some of you might be getting opportunities right now, but they're small opportunities. But hang in there. Bigger opportunities are coming. Earth sign energies. Darkness already came to light, or the light truths are already coming out, or they will be in the next few days if it hasn't already, or you already see the truth in a situation. Darkness has come to light. Something, it's almost like you're splitting or parting the ways of something now that you know the truth. You're able to move forward. You see very clearly. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, though. Huh. You see clearly. There is something, okay, you might end up in the next few days following your soul. You already know, and you see very clearly that you're supposed to be doing something maybe on the artistic level. Maybe you're a photographer, a painter, a writer. You haven't done it yet, but you're holding yourself back. And the reason, and if you actually did it, you are going to win the moment, or, sorry. You are meant to do this. And I know you might be thinking, if I do it, I'm going to lose money. You're not. You do have the 3 of Pentacles at this time. If you just work on the new thing, the new artistic thing, money will come. Also, you do have third parties around you that have been working behind the scenes or around you, so be careful of that. But you are going to do the right thing. There's also somebody trying to keep you separated from another individual, so be careful of that. The Emperor did show up, and if you are older males, you're carrying a heavy burden. You need to drop it. It's like you're carrying somebody else's baggage. Yeah, you will be healing from a betrayal as well. 3 of Swords energy, you're going to be healing. You might be separating yourself from people too at this time. Or maybe people are going to start dropping out of your life. But you do have an offer. Kids will be significant to you at this time. Maybe you're going to do the right thing for your children, but kids are significant. At the bottom of the deck, I have Five of Wands energy, so be very careful of third-party situations or people trying to hold you back. Remember, your energy carries. I mean, your energy is louder than the words you speak. People can feel and pick up on you if something good is about to happen to you. So say, you have a happy marriage. People can pick up on that and they'll try to ruin it, right? Because you have something that they don't have, and that's why. It's jealousy. Evil eye from the last reading that I did. Anyways, let's go to the dice and try to end this. This has been rather kind of long. Definitely keep the hope and faith. Females out there, the number 8 will be significant for you in the next couple days. Spiritual warfare, pay attention. The spirit of greed or arrogance, maybe narcissistic people are going to be leaving and dropping out of your energy. It's like you passed. Yay! You're leveling up. That's what I get. Yep, leveling up. I just got that confirmation. Females, you're leveling up, but remember, different levels mean different devils. No. Some of you are going to get a no answer, or you need to learn how to say no. Things are still kind of going to be a little slow. The energy still, dark moon phases slows the energy down. Some of you females out there, if you did get a no answer, you're going to get a yes. Something's going to come back around. So that just means a door opened. And some of you females out there are very insecure, and it's time for you to fix your crown. Okay. Also, something in your bloodlines is significant. Maybe you're healing something from your family tree. All right. Happiness will be on the way, even though there's been a blockage. Some of you might be experiencing money blockages at this time. It was for a reason. You're not going to fall. You're going to be the rising phoenix. I'm getting the number 9, but I didn't know. 10, completion of a cycle. That wall is going to be lifted. Money is coming. I do see people moving, physically moving. Selling a house or buying a house. One more time. The universe is going to make sure people are breaking free out of their own imprisonments. This is in your mind. So, dark phase moon, it all coincides. The number 3 will be significant. 3 days, huh? The number 3, waking up at 3:33 in the morning. So, March is also significant. So is October. Anyways, that's all I have. Let's end this beautiful reading so we can all move on with our lives. This wants to pop out, but we already did this yesterday, so I hope some of you may have taken a snapshot of it. It still wants to pop out. No, my answer is no. Let's end this beautiful reading. What does the collective need to know to move forward today? Oh my goodness, some things are just not coming together. It's not clicking yet, but it will. Okay. And of course, timeline shifts. Love it. In periods of ascension, one may ascend towards a higher dimension and another may descend towards a lower dimension. We end up in timeline split or shifts. Despite the appearance of linear time, its true essence is cyclical. Just as seasons follow a cyclical pattern, unseen cycles influence the human consciousness. These cycles encompass periods of darkness, the dark ages, the dark moon, and enlightenment, the golden ages, the new moon. The timelines then shift between those prepared for a new curriculum and those still wanting to stay navigating in the lower realms. This transition is fueled by unity and expansion. This mirrors the principles observed in nature, mainly through cell division. In this nature, it underscores the interconnectedness of spiritual and physical phenomena. As we continue on our journey, the interplay offers us new insights into the true nature of reality and the evolution of our consciousness. Ascension leads to a higher vibration and an elevated state of being. By embracing the present moment, it's time to recalibrate and honor our spiritual sovereignty that needs to be nurtured during this process as the process of destruction and creation unfolds. It paves a way for renewal. Time is an illusion. This card or phase in your life marks the chaotic tower moment, which comes before the dawn of the new earth. Timeline shifts. Can't make it up. Anyways, be safe out there. Definitely nurture and care for yourself during this time. Give yourself a big hug. Go walk in nature, but definitely heed the warnings that I gave you. Black is a good protection stone, or if you want to wear black, it'll help keep you grounded during these timeline shifts and uncertain times. Anyways, stay hopeful and be safe out there. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until we meet again, namaste.